Let's just compete against self, take the steps we need to today to be better than we were yesterday, and keep building upon that. And that's what life is all about. Gentlemen, what's going on? This is the Better Man Channel, where we aim for sovereignty, autonomy, to be the best version of ourselves that we can. One thing that's hindered me and often rears its ugly head is envy. Right? I envy other people and where they're at in life, and I'm mad at myself for not being there. And we're often our harshest critic. You know what I'm saying. You've been there. We beat ourselves up and beat ourselves into the corner with mental exhaustion of comparing ourselves to A, B, and C, wanting to be every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and envious of where they are in life. We fail to realize, not to have a blind eye, that they're also envious of someone else. They wish they were in someone else's spot, place, wish they had the toys that A, B, and C person has. Where does that circle end, right? And the remedy to this is to quit comparing myself to other people and start comparing myself to who I was yesterday. And with that, I can start to make some incremental steps and incremental progression. And after a week, a month, and a year, I'm a completely different person than I was the year previous. The only person we need to compare ourselves is to who we were yesterday, because other than that, we get into that mental exhaustion. We want to give up. We want to throw in the towel because, of course, in one day or 1 week, I'm not going to be like the guy that I'm emulating, the guy that I wish to be. I'm not going to have the life that I desire. I'm not going to reach all of my goals in 1 week, in 1 day, 1 year even. So we have to quit comparing ourselves to other people and get in step with that incremental progress that's truly going to have a large impact over time. Because if you're anything like me, I'm very hard on myself, and I'm like, why am I not where those people are? Why don't I have that? Why don't I have this? Why have I not reached this goal yet? Here's the deal. Quit comparing. Keep taking those steps that you're taking, the necessary steps, day in and day out. And I promise you, we're eventually going to get to where you want. Then you're going to have another goal and another goal. And you're going to reach another goal and reach another goal. I think it's imperative that we remember those people that we're envious of, those people that we compare. They're also comparing themselves to someone else. They're always wishing that they had something that someone else has. We need to step away from that. We need to get isolated with ourselves and start competing against who we were yesterday, right? Have that competitive spirit to compete against self. And it doesn't mean that we don't look at other people's lives and say, okay, that's something that I want. We can do that, but we don't need to be beating ourselves into a corner, all envious and jealous and greedily wanting what someone else has. Let's just compete against self, take the steps we need to today to be better than we were yesterday, and keep building upon that. And that's what life is all about. Competing against self, removing that comparison with others so that we're not beating ourselves up. I love you guys. You'll hear from me next episode.